Welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'll show you all my top 5 best buffets open right now in 2021 here in Vegas. And yes, Las Vegas buffets are slowly opening back up. The good news is some of my favorite buffets have opened back up. I'll also take you off the strip to show you all my favorite spot for Korean barbecue and sushi. It's Dave, Las Vegas, and you're watching Vegas Elite TV. Number 5, the buffet at the Bellagio. So the buffet at the Bellagio just opened up last week. So me and my daughters went over there to check it out, and it's pretty good. Although you can't put it up against the bakken buffet at Caesars. You can't put it up against the Wicked Spoon at the Cosmopolitan. But still, they have crab legs, they have pretty good steak, their omelets are good, so it's on my top 5 list as a good brunch buffet. And those grilled vegetables definitely hit the spot with the steak. So here we go. This is my review from last week. Looks pretty good, but I'm gonna skip that because I want to get some crab legs. I want to get some, hey, that looks pretty good. Their vegetables look fresh. Nice. They do have crab legs here, so that's pretty cool, especially because it's brunch. And usually brunch buffets don't have crab legs. They'll save that for dinner. So that's what's nice. Coming to the Bellagio, you can get some crab legs, but here we are. The steak station. You can see her carving that nice prime rib right there. Looks pretty good. So most of the strip buffets definitely have wood-fire pizza, but the highlight of the buffet is the seafood. I gotta give it to them for having crab leg on a weekday for brunch. Plus, their omelet was actually pretty good. And not to mention, he put on a pretty good show flipping these omelets back to back. Now, another thing that I liked about the Bellagio buffet is self-serve drinking station. You can get your drinks, your sodas, your coffee. They have a waiter if you need them. But I hate going to a buffet and they're busy and I order a drink and it takes 25 minutes to get my drink. Although the food was pretty good, the dessert did not impress me. My number 4 is the buffet at the Wynn Casino. Today, I'm at the Wynn Casino's buffet. It's reopened, so I'm excited to check this place out. Now, this buffet is definitely my top 5 buffet here in Las Vegas.
You dined with us before.
Oh, all the time. I'm a local. I just
Welcome back.
all the buffets I come to.
Excellent.
Yeah. I'm so excited that your buffet is back open. It's good. So I made an appointment for 9:30 a.m. Highly recommended. I was in line for a few minutes, but the line moved pretty fast. Those pastries do look delicious. There it is. Lobster Benedict. Whoa. Now I'm definitely going to get some of that. I'm not a big fan of eggs Benedict. I'll go for an omelet before I get, ooh, okay. Shrimp and grits. Delicious. Some more, now that's their standard eggs Benedict. Yeah, so I'm not a big fan of eggs Benedict, but that lobster Benedict looks good. Look at that truffle mushroom pizza, and that's wood fire pizza. That's some good quality pizza. There's only one other buffet that has some pretty good quality pizza, and that's the Caesars buffet. Bacon looks pretty good. This looks like the Mexican section, and that's what I love about buffets. You have your, Asian section, you have your Mexican section. It's kind of a taste of the world. So this next station looks pretty good. They're making fresh pancakes, but they look pretty busy right now, so I'll come back in a moment. It's a nice premium steak right there, guys. Now it's brunch, so they bring more of their meats later on for dinner, but brunch is pretty good. So you got some steak, you got some sausages, that's some pretty good ham right there. Looks fresh. Some more meat, some chicken. So yes, the Wynn's buffet, a nice selection, a lot of options. Ooh, look at that chicken. That's some Thai chicken wings. I'm definitely gonna get some of that for sure. Look at those greens, delicious. So yeah, right now we're in the Asian section. Yeah, I'm not gonna get sushi at a buffet like the Wynn or Caesars, but yeah, actually Caesars, the Wynn, their sushi is a lot better than most buffets. Mussels, I love mussels. The first time I tried mussels, I was hooked, but as I got older, unfortunately, I'm allergic to mussels. Shrimp, I'll definitely get a couple of that delicious shrimp. Lox, whoa, I like a lox. Lox is your bagel with your salmon, but I'm back at the pancake station. When you come to a buffet, you gotta take advantage of those fresh stations. So there goes the pancakes, and these are actually vegan blueberry pancakes. It's pretty good. So there goes the steak, nice color, delicious. I believe that was some tri-tip steak. I don't get a lot of pastries, but I wanted to try this. It's actually pretty good, not bad. But I'm trying to save some room for dessert because I want to try their a crepe. They have a station where they make fresh crepes. Cocktail's pretty good. You can't mess some shrimp up, but cocktail sauce is important. And I'll tell you, if you guys go to the Bacchanal buffet at Caesars, they have some amazing spicy cocktail sauce. But this shrimp cocktail is pretty good. Fresh. Got a croissant, but I'm going to go for the lobster Benedict first. Delicious. So yeah, like I mentioned earlier, I'm not a big fan of eggs Benedict, but that lobster Benedict
Was definitely the highlight
I
of
got
the
a
day.
croissant just to try. You know, I like croissants. I'm not a big fan of bread when I come to a buffet, but here it is. When it's breakfast and I'm at a buffet, you gotta get fresh omelets. And I wanted to try that truffle mushroom pizza. Now I'm getting full, so this is my next round. So I got the omelet, nice omelet, and I got the truffle mushroom pizza. Truffle mushroom pizza. Sounds fancy, doesn't it? And I got the parfait yogurt. It looked pretty good, so I gotta try that first. Not bad. So what's nice about these buffets, you know, all you can eat. You know, for it was 39, a little over 39 bucks plus taxes, so it came up to $42. But for a premium buffet like the Wynn, for 42 bucks for brunch where you get your breakfast and you get your lunch, and it's not just a basic buffet. This is a pretty good premium buffet, and there's only a few premium buffets here in Vegas, and Wynn is definitely one of them. So now it's time to dive in and try this omelet. One of my favorite things to eat for breakfast is a nice omelet. Look at that cheese. Delicious. That's a pretty good omelet. So the omelet was definitely delicious. Now it was time for me to check out that truffle mushroom pizza. Pretty good. So the truffle mushroom pizza was pretty good. When I come to a buffet like the Wynn or Caesars, usually I'm not going to go for a pizza, but I wanted to try it. It was special. Truffles are exotic, you know. Truffle mushroom pizza, it's fancy, you know. I gotta try it for you guys. So far so good. Everything was good. So now it's time for dessert. Man, both of my daughters would be all over that right there. Got your yogurt and ice cream station over here. Now here's the premium ice cream right here. So you can see this is some pretty good ice cream. And again, the two buffets that I love with when it comes to a good selection of ice cream is the Caesars Bacchanal buffet, and of course the Wynn buffet has a pretty good selection of ice cream. Looks pretty good so far. So now we go into the other side. Look at that. This station right here, again, my daughters, they'll be all over this. Nice. So now we coming on over to the other side where their cakes and all their pies are, and they have a station where they make fresh crepes. So you can see nice selection of cakes. Actually over here in this section in the first part, you have a few sugar-free cakes. Now when it comes to dessert, the Wynn buffet definitely outshines the Bellagio buffet all day.
So here goes
and
the
of
crepe
course, they have
station.
an amazing crepe
So I'm gonna
station.
get a close up so you can see the different flavors they have: strawberry, blueberry, peach, mixed berry, Nutella, and banana. I think I'm gonna mix it up. I'm gonna do the strawberry and blueberry. Look, you got your cookies. It's like some oatmeal cookies, some chocolate chip cookies. Whoa, I gotta get some of that. This looks like some really nice, delicious bread pudding. Wow. Actually, I love bread pudding. So there it is. I got the crepe and I got that bread pudding. I think it was a butterscotch bread pudding. So let's try the crepe. Mmm, delicious. Very good. Very good. Man. So I got half blueberry, half strawberry. I mixed it up. Amazing. That butterscotch bread pudding, delicious. So there it is, guys. Brunch at the Wynn Casino in Vegas at the buffet. So next I'm going to take you all to one of my ultimate favorite buffets on the Las Vegas Strip. It's inside the Cosmopolitan Hotel and Casino. The Cosmopolitan's actually home of the world's largest chandelier, and it's actually in the Guinness Book of World Records. Number 3 is the Wicked Spoon Buffet at the Cosmopolitan Casino. From delicious caramel glazed duck wings to fried chicken, and it's crispy. And also delicious crab legs, shrimp and grits. And did I mention their delicious crab legs? I'm getting hungry, y'all. Their bone marrow is pretty good, but actually it's not my cup of tea. Although that caramel glazed duck always hits the spot. Now, the Wicked Spoon's dessert is awesome. They even have dessert with edible gold, and it was delicious. Number 2, the Bacchanal Buffet at the Caesars So the legendary
Palace.
Bacchanal Buffet at the Caesars Palace just opened back up a week ago at 100% capacity.
The reason why this is my number 2 and not my number 1, and don't get me wrong, this is one of my favorite buffets on the Las Vegas Strip, hands down. And they have everything you can imagine. But because they don't have lobster tail, it's number 2. So here's my
This
video
buffet
from the
is
Bacchanal.
like no other. And I've been to this buffet before, and I ranked this the number 1 buffet on the Las Vegas Strip, hands down. And I put it against some of the best, even Wicked Spoon at the Cosmopolitan Casino, and that is definitely on my top 5. But the Bacchanal Buffet, hands down, is number 1. Look at the crab legs. So you can get 2 different crab legs. You can get regular crab legs, break it up yourself, or you could get these crab legs here that they've already cut in the middle. So you got the meat. You can just pull the meat out, eat your crab legs, you're good. So this is perfect for my 5-year-old daughter. And she loves crab legs. She loves shrimp. She loves seafood in general. So her plate is pretty simple. It's going to be 90% seafood. So one thing that is awesome about the Bacchanal Buffet is fresh. Everything here is fresh. I love mussels, but I can't touch it. I'm allergic to mussels. But man, I will tear up those crab legs. And God, I'm glad I'm only allergic to mussels, because I can eat crab legs, no problem. I can eat oysters, I have no problem whatsoever. I can eat pretty much any type of seafood except for mussels, and I just don't get it. But anyway, I heard that squid is the bomb, and it looks pretty good. I'm gonna get some of that for sure. And I'm definitely gonna get those shrimp and grits too, but let me grab this plate here. So you can get crab legs either cut in the middle, or you can just pull the meat out legs, because I'm old school. Whoa, barbecue oysters. I gotta get some of that for sure. So now over here in this section is, so if you have kids, get the chicken and waffles. You get some french fries. Looks beautiful. So this is the meat station. And they actually have some slice of Wagyu beef. That's some barbecue duck. They got barbecue duck wings. They got Wagyu. And Wagyu beef is one of the best beefs on the map, hands down. but I'm a prime rib guy. Every time I come to the Bacchanal buffet, when I go for my meat, I definitely want some tri-tip for sure. But I'm a prime rib guy, and their prime rib is so tender, and it's definitely the best prime rib I've ever had at a Vegas buffet, hands down. So in the Philippines, I believe they call this a lechon. That's a whole pig right there. Whoa. I heard it's pretty good. Too bad. I don't eat pork. So now we're in the Mexican section. I heard their tacos are pretty good. You can even get some ceviche here. They make Mexican corn from scratch. So you could have them set it up over here and make you some Mexican corn from scratch. Now I heard the duck tacos are pretty good. I love some plantains. Plantains are just another version of kind of like a banana. So that's the Mexican corn. Looks pretty good. Here's the taco. Their Mediterranean food is delicious, hands down. So you got your Greek salad right there. And actually, last time we came here, I tried the grandma's meatballs. That juice looks delicious. But now, if you're a big fan of Mediterranean food, they have a huge selection of Mediterranean food, hands down, at the Bacchanal buffet. And I've been to many buffets here on the Las Vegas Strip, and I gotta say, their Mediterranean food, hands down, they have the best selection of Mediterranean food. Oh, this is my favorite section. They have the Asian soup section. You can actually get some tonkat soup, ramen noodles, and stuff like that. But this is the Filipino adobo chicken. I gotta get some of that for sure. Whoa, I love some chicken adobo. So now we're in the Asian section. That's some curry chicken. Look, they got some Vietnamese fish.
And they have a decent selection of sushi as well.
There it is. Korean fried chicken. I'm going to get some of that for sure. And there it is, the barbecue Korean ribs. That looks delicious. That's some Korean noodles. So now we're coming into the Chinese section. You got your roasted pork belly. And you can see it's pretty popular. In fact, they got to fill that station. They got that roasted duck. I'm going to get some of that. But yeah, this is the Chinese section. And I heard that bang bang shrimp is delicious. There it is right there. It's the bang bang shrimp over in the Chinese section. It reminds me of fried coconut shrimp a little bit, but actually better. Highly recommended. Some more mussels. I can't touch the mussels. I'm allergic to it, unfortunately. And it's crazy. I love seafood. I'm not allergic to any type of seafood except for mussels. Hey, that roasted duck looks delicious. I gotta get some of that for sure. And if you guys are fans of their roasted pork belly, right next to the roasted duck, they have some roasted pork belly. But I stopped eating pork a few years back, and I'm going to stick to that diet. So this is a pretty good buffet. And that right there is another reason why I'm so excited to be here right now. Their Korean barbecue ribs is fire. And of course, I can't forget about their Korean fried chicken. Hey, call it KFC. Korean fried chicken. KFC. It's delicious. And I gotta try some of this. Some guava agua fresca. Looks like some pretty good juice. And it looks fresh. Whoa, your boy's making a mess. So my older daughter is not messing around. She's ready to eat. Look at my younger daughter. She's playing with her food as usual. But when it comes to the seafood, the shrimp, the crab legs, you better believe it. She's going to finish that. My little girl, she's so silly. But seriously, if you guys have children, if they're not going to eat a lot of food, you're going to spend some money.
T-bone. That looks delicious. But I'm getting full. I love lamb. Actually, I really wanted to try that, but I was too full right now. And I'm going to go for the prime rib. I got to get their prime rib. Last time I tried their prime rib, whoa, look at that bone marrow. People travel miles for some good bone marrow, but not my cup of tea. But I'm here for the prime rib. So I'm going to give me a little bit of prime rib. And your boy's got to get some tri-tip too. But if you guys like Wagyu beef, they got some really good quality Japanese style Wagyu beef. And it's delicious. Got it last time, but I'm getting full. I don't have a lot of room. So I'm a big fan of prime rib. And I love some tri-tip. And one thing that I love about their prime rib, the meat is tender. Hands down. The meat is so tender. It's easy to cut. So now it's time for dessert. And two of my favorite buffets. Best dessert in Las Vegas. Of course, number one is Bacchanal Buffet. But actually, number two is the Wicked Spoon Buffet. They actually have some dessert with some edible gold on it. It's next level. And you can find that at the Wicked Spoon Buffet. But the Bacchanal Buffet, one thing that they have when it comes to dessert, they have an amazing selection of dessert. So many options. And if you know me, I love options. And they have an amazing selection of gelatin ice cream. Green tea ice cream, coffee ice cream. That coconut ice cream is pretty good. Filipino cake. It's a purple yam mousse Filipino cake. That looks delicious. My daughter actually loves this cake. So my little daughter's favorite part about the Bacchanal Buffet is the dessert section. There it is, y'all, the Bacchanal Buffet, but I highly recommend that you all make reservations. So my number one buffet is the Sterling Sunday Brunch at the Bally's. Unfortunately, they're still temporarily closed. So I wanted to show y'all something different. It's off the Las Vegas Strip, but well worth the drive. So it's my number one all-you-can-eat Korean barbecue and sushi spot. Best Korean barbecue and sushi restaurant in Las Vegas, and you probably never heard of it. Ladies and gentlemen, I go by the name Dave Las Vegas. This one by far is my favorite. Plus, they have sushi. I'm with the family. It's my sister's birthday, so happy birthday, Mary. It's all you can eat, made to order, so everything's fresh. First order, we got the ribeye, got some barbecue chicken, pork belly, ribs, and bulgogi. That beef bulgogi is always good. I'm excited to see how their beef bulgogi is. So if you guys have never been to a Korean barbecue restaurant before, this place is so cool. You barbecue your meats. They give you the raw meat. It's well seasoned. You put it on the grill, and you come together with your friends and your family, and it's just fun. OMG, that ribeye was amazing. I try to stay away from pork, but that pork belly was awesome. All you can eat barbecue is $24, and for $7 extra, you get the all you can eat Ace Sushi, which is well worth it. So my sister got the volcano roll, real fancy roll with tuna. It's delicious. Now, he's putting down the lobster roll, and let me tell you something about that roll. That lobster roll was amazing. So my roll was the what the heck, and then I got the salmon lovers roll. Both the salmon lovers, the what the heck, the lobster roll, the volcano roll. Their sushi is amazing. So combining the sushi with their barbecue, Korean barbecue together, this place is by far the best Korean barbecue and sushi restaurant in Las Vegas. The ribeye was delicious. The pork belly was amazing. So this place is truly a hidden gem known by a select few and, of course, us locals. The best things happen for those who wait. This is the beef bulgogi, and one thing about a Korean barbecue restaurant, one of the best items that you can get at a Korean barbecue restaurant by far is the beef bulgogi. It's so good, so I'm excited to try. But the sushi, everything was good. The what the heck, the salmon lovers roll, the lobster rolls. So you see, the beef bulgogi is looking delicious. So how do you eat a Korean barbecue? So you can put your meat in this rice wrap, throw some kimchi on it. One thing about Korean barbecue, and one of the most popular sides, is kimchi. Another way is using a lettuce wrap, but I definitely like the combination with the kimchi and the meats and the rice wrap. So no matter if you like the Korean barbecue just by eating the meats or a combination with the kimchi, the rice wrap, the lettuce wrap, if you've never experienced Korean barbecue, you don't know what you're missing. And it's just a little over 20 bucks. If you were on the Las Vegas Strip, you'd spend 50 to 100 bucks easy. This place is called Buy One Korean Barbecue. It's literally right off the Las Vegas Strip and well worth the drive. So that about wraps it up. If you're new to my channel, make sure you all subscribe and ring the bell for new video notifications, and have a great day.